Can you expect an improvement in fitness during fasting? Bisa nggak improve your fitness level waktu fasting?
We can actually still improve fitness level during fasting, but not as significant as if we're not fasting at all. Because of the time frame, and also especially if people are working nowadays, like the sleep time is actually one of the, and the recovery time is actually one of the problems that they're facing because of that sahur window and that buka puasa window.
Jadi the biggest obstacle. So let's talk about the obstacle during puasa. What are the obstacles that you guys see for people to have to handle or have to tackle during puasa? Obviously, lack of water, right?
Yeah,
Lack of water. Apalagi?
Lack of water, probably lack of nutrition, as in preparing the nutrition, because maybe they don't have time throughout the day, and then they have to eat at night, and then after that, they have to like prepare for the sahur as well, like early in the morning.
Okay. What are the obstacles for fasting basically? Okay, hydration, right?
Yeah.
Can't drink for a certain amount of time, right? Terus apa lagi?
And then sleeping hours or like recovery time because of the window from that buka puasa until the sahur. Like most people, they can't really sleep because they eat and they're doing most of the activities at night time instead. And then there are prayers as well. People who are like religious at that particular month also, they are like not directed to like actual like sleep during the night. They actually need to like wake up and do prayers and stuff.
Yep.
So that's one of the reasons why they're lacking sleep. So they became like a nocturnal human,
Right.
sort of. Yeah. So that's like the barriers that they're facing.
I think one of the most like or main problem that we face is managing our meals when we have the chance to eat actually. So we are busy with many things as like prayers or like time management is just like the biggest challenge. You want to eat, you want to do many activities, you want to work out, just like in 8 hours only or something like this. So I think this is one of the main problems.
I see. So in terms of tackling the issue, right? What is the biggest issue that people face out of what? I mean, it seems like there's a lot of things that they have to sort it out into training, right? So what is it that you think they have to sort out the most that is very, very important so that way they could still train and at least maintain their fitness level so that way they don't wait till pasa, till after Lebaran and stuff?
It's very important for you to have the willing that I need to do this, and you understand why you need to do that. So set your goal first, and then you just like willingly trying to like show up and do your workout, and then after that you can just like take it from that, and then you just like understand everything like step by step or like step by step, and from that you can just like have the like getting used about the flow. And when you understand the flow, you can just like simply apply what you need to apply, which is like taking care of like food, taking care of the time management. But you just need to try it first, so you understand what you are lacking of or what you need to focus on.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Dean? Is
For
there?
me, I think it's very important to actually have a fixed routine already. So at the start of the puasa, if we know puasa is coming, we already like plan ahead. Okay, so for the next 30 days, what should we do? Okay, so what works for everyone will not work for like let's say what works for Ehab will not work for me. Maybe what works for Coach Elbert will not work for me. But let's say what works for me is I'll be having a breakfast as my pre-workout, and then I pray. And then from there, I have like a sort of like a small buffer time to actually let the pre-workout go into my bloodstream and stuff, and then I work out. And after that, finish working out, I go for another pray. And then from there, I have my big meal. So that's how I like manage my time and actually have that fixed routine for the next 30 days.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing about this whole thing is, if you already have some sort of flow going and then you get disrupted, it's quite hard to try to plan around that, right? Because you still work, right? Now the workout, it become an optional thing, whether should we do it or not, and there's a lot of excuses coming up with that,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of obstacles, right? So it comes back to planning on when can I train, when do I have to train, right? The way I see it, like go back to what Coach Dean said, I think you see this as a mindset, things that you could overcome. You know, if you can maintain and work out for 30 days, even during fasting, imagine there won't be no more excuses in the future.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, dude, I've worked out while fasting. You know what I mean? Like, after that, literally, there's nothing else that will be a bigger obstacle than that. And if you could this is a good opportunity, really. Like, this is a good opportunity for you guys out there who wants to get into workout. I know a lot of people is like, this is not the ideal time, but this is really an opportunity to get over, these things. If you jump into working out while fasting, or while during the month of fasting, in the future, there's literally no obstacle that could stop you, because there's just so much obstacles that you have to overcome in the next 30 days, right? So you could see it as a hindrance, or you could see it as an opportunity, right? Now, I understand that for a lot of people, it might be hard for them to start because there's a lot of motivational or habit aspect that kick in. So if you don't like to work out, to start during puasa, it's even harder, right? But it is also an opportunity for you to get better and to stick to a routine, honestly.